right, Ghouls, this is it. This is the big one. Recently, we shared a video with you on a 1974 Plymouth Cuda that was brand new, discovered in an old dealership, 6 miles on it, 100% original car. The car I'm standing next to, as unbelievable as this is another 1974 Plymouth Cuda 360 automatic, loaded with all the options you could get, with no miles, never sold, new car still in stock. This car was driven from one dealership over to the other dealership and never sold. Has 62 miles on it. These are the only two 1974 Plymouth Cudas that have never been sold with literally no miles on them. Hunter, you ready to reveal the only other brand new, still in stock Plymouth Cuda? Here you go, guys. This is unbelievable. This car is black with a white stripe. And the best part, supposed to have black interior, it has white interior. This car has a mistake from the factory and we can prove it. Take a look at this car. This is as it was found in the dealership. There was a handmade sign here that said, hands off, don't touch, not for sale, all that stuff. The dust on here is from the original dealership, from setting for all those years. This car, again, 62 miles on it, we're going to clean up and get running and detail it. Take a look down the side. This car is optioned with the white racing stripe like the Cudas had. I guess it wouldn't be optioned, it'd be standard, I believe. Original polyglass tires. Original beauty rings. This car, unlike our other car, we believe Tony D'Agostino went down and personally inspected these for me. Shout out to Tony for helping us out. This car we believe was pre-delivered. Remember, the red car had never been pre-delivered. It still didn't have the beauty rings on it, and it still had chalk markings all over it that were from the manufacturer. This car doesn't have those on it, so we believe that this car was prepped. It just was never sold. Still has the EPA sticker, which is in better shape than the other one if you take a look. I don't feel like wiping anything off, but that's the EPA sticker. The bottom of the other one, from rolling up and down, was rolled up right here. This one is in perfect tact. Look at the vinyl top. When we're done cleaning this, it's brand new. There's no rock chips anywhere. There's nothing because it wasn't driven. We got our road wheel, 14-inch road wheel with our polyglass on the rear. Looks like we are also, for whatever reason, missing our small extensions. It may be that they are in the trunk of this car. I have not actually opened the trunk of this car and looked. Now the 74, remember, got the round tail lights, which I think are just cool as heck. They also took the Cuda emblem from over here and put it over here. Everything that you see there, the style lines, the gaps, the fit, the finish, it's all factory, period. That's the end of the story. Nobody's had their hands on this thing. If you take a look here, you've got a pretty good sized gap right there on this side. And then we come over here, and it's very close to the same, almost identical to the same, which is better than the red car. The red car, the trunk lid needed to be adjusted on it. Take a look at this. A dealer plate still on it, which is a sequential dealer plate to the red ones. You'll never find that again. The original screws that hold it all on. Look at these exhaust tips. This one is all the way inside the valance. If you can tell that it's flush across here, I can run my hand across here. This side over here is out where it belongs. I can't do that. I hit right there when I go to try to do that. That's mass manufacturing. Coming around to this side, we're going to go over a lot more detail on this car once it's cleaned and you can see it. I just want you to experience what we experienced when we found two brand new Cudas sitting in an old dealership with no miles on them. Again, we have matching polyglass. These are the original tires. This is the original window sticker. I'll wipe it just a little so you can see it. Never been off of that car. Figure this car hasn't ran in 40 years, maybe longer. One of the things that we needed to be sure of down in Texas was that the engine would turn over because it sat for so many years. So we have the spark plugs, the original spark plugs are out of it. And we put Mr. Oil down in the cylinders and it cranked over fine. So we know that the motor is going to run. I just haven't got it running. It's not like the red one. We did the same thing to it, but by the time I showed it to you guys, we had it running again. This radiator cap, I've got a new old stock version, assembly line version of that, because that thing's looking pretty bad. It looks like that's what caused this corrosion and electrolysis to happen. Look at the condition of that Midland Ross Power Brake Booster. The gold cadmium looks brand new on it. And look at the wiper motor. It looks brand new because why? It is. It is brand new. Here's our fender tag, a 2-tag car. Can not make them all out for a reason. I don't want to share those yet. And the AC line goes over the top of it. The original window sticker in the passenger side window, right? Never been out. I also have the broadcast sheet for it. If you look at the window sticker and you look at the broadcast sheet, the car was supposed to have black interior door trim panels and black seats. Take a look at that interior. Those seats are supposed to be black, folks. Back at the shop, and they were inside the car, is a brand new set of black seat covers sent to this dealer that bought the cars new. There's our window. There's our broadcast sheet right there. I'm going to show you one thing real quick on that. So what happened is the dealer that bought the cars, that kept them for all those years and never wanted to sell them, noticed that it should have black seats according to the window sticker. So he calls up the local rep, their rep for the area, says, man, this is supposed to have black interior, not white. They sent him a brand new set of seat covers front and rear. We have those seat covers. They're in the original packaging. We'll get B-roll of that when we get back. Date coded, correct, and shipped to that dealer. That's a factory mistake, folks. They say they don't make them, but they do. Take a look right up here. V6Ws are white stripe. There's our black vinyl top. 6X9 is supposed to be a black interior. They even circled it, but it didn't happen. Look down here, black. And it's still got a white interior. The only difference between this car and the red one is the instrument cluster. This one did not get the rally instrument, the rally gauges. I know it's a different number in 74. Be a 7071 be A46, but I don't know what the code is, but that one is not optioned for it. So the next time you guys see this car, it's going to be detailed. It'll look exactly the way it did when it left the assembly plant, all of the original assembly line markings. They'll be talking about these cars in years to come because they're the only two. Here it is. Nobody could imagine that all these years later, it's our opportunity to do what we've all dreamed about and go back in time and see what a brand new car really looked like, not people's versions of it at car shows or what they've learned. Those are all good information too, but there's only one right. There's only one answering machine. This is that answering machine, and it is a twin, my friends. To the car you see in the air right now. This is the red one. These two are going to be side by side at the Chrysler dealership in Cottage Grove. They're going to be photographed, and you will see these cars up close and personal over the next few months. Show it again. Show it again. I've got to show it again. Stand back and get a wide shot, because they ain't going to believe you. 1974. How great it would have been to go back. Hello Ghouls, Mark Warman here, the ice tray from Graveyard Carz. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it, drop a comment down below, and subscribe to our channel. We have fantastic stuff coming up, and some of it you've never seen before. I gotta go insult people. Hey Alice!